Nokia X30 5G review. With its polished design, good screen, the promise of continued software updates, and decent battery, the X30 5G initially impresses. However, due to some issues with the finishing, the absence of stereo speakers, and sometimes poor image quality when taking photos under certain conditions, it doesn't always feel like a good choice. The X30 5 grams is therefore a welcome change in direction for Alcatel. It boasts an aluminum frame, a super high refresh rate display, and a 50 megapixels camera, so it has many of the features expected of a premium mid-range smartphone. However, the competition has not been standing still either, and the 5G X30 will be expected to do a lot to distinguish itself from the rest of the pack. A long period of years ago, Nokia used to be considered one of the most innovative companies when it came to designing smartphones. However, in recent times, they've been struggling to keep up with their competitors. Recently, design hasn't been a major concern of the revived brand. It's good news that with the X30 5G, the story began to change for the better. This smartphone has an aluminum frame and a matte finish for a nice grip. It comes in two colors, cloudy blue and snow white. It weighs 185 grams, which makes it feel substantial but not overly heavy. Its 8mm thick and 6.4-inch screen give it a comfortable size for one-handed use. There will hopefully be more to follow in the future. With this new approach, they've focused on sustainability. They say their latest smartphone is their most sustainable one ever, with its aluminum case being 100% recyclable, and the plastic back covers being 65% recycled. They claim the box is also 100% FSC certified and is composed of 75% recycled material. Not only that, it's one of the first devices available through Nokia's new circular subscriptions platform, which aims to encourage people to keep their phones for longer and reuse them after they've been used up. Having said that, sadly the device itself isn't all rays of sunshine and rainbows. My test unit did suffer quite a serious problem with its charger port, which wouldn't take any other USB-C cable except for one in particular. That could be an isolated incident, but it's still disappointing. Also, the device doesn't offer the same dual speakers found in many competitors. Therefore, it's exciting to see the X30 paired with a 1080p 90Hz OLED display that looks good and gets bright enough to fight back against intense sunlight. Despite the high price tag, the display is not particularly impressive. While the display itself is great, the design of the laptop is rather poor. In addition, the touchpad is far too sensitive, it often registers taps where none were intended. Finally, the battery life is disappointing. With average usage, we found that the Dell XPS 15 lasted just under 5 hours before needing to be charged.